But I remembered as these moments were flashing before me, I distinctly remember having the thought, I'm going to die and there's nothing I can do about it. And I don't know if the listeners, if you're watching here, friend, and you're like, when we go through things, there's usually something that we can do. And I knew in that moment that I'm going to die, 28 years old, and there's nothing I can do about it. My spirit, for the first time to describe it this way, I felt my spirit was in process of leaving my body. And so it all happened so quickly, like a snap of a finger, but I had the thought, I'm going to die, there's nothing I can do about it. And at that thought, it was like, poof, my spirit just was released out of my body. As far as I could see, as high as I could see, as wide as I could see, like standing at the ocean. There were the most beautiful angelic beings, angels. There was thousands upon thousands of them. I've often been asked over the years, what did the angels look like? Because the angels that I witnessed are far more beautiful than anything I could describe with my English language. And the light was so unbelievably pure and bright and just, I don't know, I just describe it as glorious. And the angels there, I don't know if this encounter was 3 seconds, was 3 minutes, or 3 hours. But what I do know is from the moment I was in my family room and the paramedics arrived to when I later woke up in the hospital in ICU, 9.5 hours had passed. So I'm not quite sure how long this encounter took place. There was absolutely no sense of time, of chronos time, chronological time. My goodness. So here I am in heaven and I see angels, thousands upon thousands, this glorious bright light. And in a moment, the angels parted. It's full of all authority, all power, and love. Like I can hardly describe the sense of unconditional love that just radiates. And he says, no, it's not your time. He says, I will increase your anointing. And at the moment he said, I will increase your anointing, the word your, I just knew within my very being that it was a word that was not just me, but it was my wife and I. And with those words, the angels just like, the best I can describe it is just went, and the light was still so intense and bright and glorious. And I could sense his presence. It was all around me, but I couldn't physically see him with my eyes because of the angels. And again, I have no sense of time in this encounter. As I describe it, it seems like it went rather fast, but when I reflect upon it and I just remember it in my mind's eye, it just seemed like it was an extended encounter in heaven